Hey folks, welcome to this episode of Thorin Reviews Stuff. And today we're going over another batch of things I've picked up through the Amazon Vine program. Just to let you see what's available out there, and also maybe there's some things on Amazon that I'm showing off here that you might not have known about, and it may be something you could use, which would be cool if I can help anybody out by doing these silly little videos. Maybe it'd all be worth it in the end. So let's just get going, and hope everybody's having a good one. Ooh, I like the way this smells already. This is a leather. Man, it smells good. Can y'all smell it? No? So this is just a West Path, maybe. It's an offshoot of Westworld. Baja leather. So that's going to be a little loop there for the hammer. And I'm guessing you can adjust that from back here. And it just pulls up. Got the leg ties here. Nice thick leather. There's the design on it. Yeah, you can move the loop for the hammer up and down there. You can adjust it from back here. So this will fit like a, cowboy single action type revolver. So that is neat. Really stiff. I like the way leather squeaks. And again, smells like a leather shop. So pretty cool if you need a holster for single action. All right, let's go to the next thing. All right, what we got here? All right, so these are mounts for your trail cameras. Instead of wrapping that strap around the tree and having to deal with that, you can get these guys here. They've got big chunky screws on the bottom there, and they're in a ram mount style mount here. So then you can you've got infinite ways to mount it, and then you've got the tripod mount there to go on the bottom of your trail camera. And it's low profile, but you can put it anywhere you need to. So it came with two of them, which is good because I've got one of my trail cameras is on a screw-in type mount already, and the other two are on straps. And it's not a big deal to set them up with the strap, but I mean, this is a lot easier. And because sometimes I have to move my cameras, I'm not happy with the way that the angles that they're at, and where they're not getting cell service where they're at, so I have to move them. And sometimes dealing with that cord that strap, trying to catch it and hook the camera up, be a pain in the butt. So cool with that. All right, let's go here. What do we have in this box? Looks like a big plastic ring. Oh, some of these bags don't want to open for me. All right, it's got a lock ring with a gasket in there. Nice thick gasket. And this is going to be. Let me know what you think it is. You got any guesses? That little foot on the bottom probably gave it away to some of you guys. It is a, well, almost there, almost got it revealed. Did some good packaging on this. All right. Any guesses? All right, so if you guessed it is a fuel pump for a Polaris Ranger, then you were right. Or just if you just guessed fuel pump, because that's exactly what this is. My Ranger was acting silly and didn't want to stay running, so looked on the YouTubes, and a lot of people said it was going to be the fuel pump. Jumped on Amazon Vine and saw that I could get one of these to review. So I got it. I'm going to install it, and if it works, that'll be awesome. I think this gets hooked in here somewhere for the float. I'll do that when I get out to the shop and go to hook it up. But that's all that is, a fuel pump. And if you ever want to know what a fuel pump looked like on a Polaris Ranger, or a lot of other side-by-sides, that's what it looks like. That's where the connection is there for the electricals, and that's where the fuel comes out. And that's a little pre-filter there. All right, well, that's gonna be it. Actually, no, got one more. Let me get this thing out the way, don't lose the O-ring, that's crucial. Alright, last one. What time is it? Whoo-wee, cutting it close. Right. Last one of this series, of this episode. This is the Omhoek handheld pool cleaner. Let's see what we're dealing with this guy. I've got a Ryobi pool vacuum, which is cool, but so here's what it all comes with. It does have a shaft. It's got a charger. Anyways, I've got a Ryobi one, and it works pretty good, but it's got its limitations too, and I just wanted to try a different type and see if there was any difference. So that's the filter bag. Let me just take all this stuff out, and we will look at it all together. So this is all right. So got it all out the box. This is what it looks like here. It's kind of a big sucker. This comes off. I guess this is how you empty it. Rotate that bar here to close it. Now it's nice and secure. It's got a nice filter bag inside. So that'll hold all your debris out of your pool there. Just gotta nice line this up and rotate that cam up. It's kind of a cool design. This is where you charge it. It's got a nice rubber charging port cover there. This is the charging block. And so you can put this handle in here and use it, like a handheld vacuum, or you've got multiple poles you can use, and even a longer one. So you can run it 2 poles and a handle, just a handle, 1 hole in the handle, and or you have a really long pole. Then you've got a couple of different heads and extra filter bags. I guess this is for different types of, this is for fine debris. This is a really fine mesh bag, like almost cloth, and then a more coarse mesh bag. So it's got everything you could need to vacuum your pool. Where is the on button? Just curious how it sounds, or how you even turn it on. Don't see, I guess maybe it turns on when it goes in the water, because I don't see any way to turn this on. There's no button. That's to hold the pole in there. Yeah, there's no button to turn this thing on. So maybe it works when it gets in the water. We'll have to look that up. Oh, I lied. There's a button on the side. All right, don't want to run that long because it's got an impeller and it needs to have the water to keep it from getting too hot and burning up. All right, well, there you go, folks. There's that Unhulk handheld pool cleaner, and I'm gonna set that up and go try it in my pool, but not right now. Hope you all have a good one. Take care. Thanks for watching.